Hello, I'm going to teach you how to fix your hot and cold on a BioQuantum. The heat is a little easier to solve. The cold, this might not work for it. It might be a compressor issue or a Freon issue, and that's going to be a little bit more complicated. So if that's the issue, we got to go deeper into it. So you would contact me and we'd figure that out. So anyways, we're gonna figure out how to reset the heat switch if the heat's not working. And so far, if we unplug and plug back in the cold, it might work. And then I have another tip for the cold if that still doesn't work. So first things first, we gotta turn off the machine. To turn off the machine, all BioQuantums come with a surge protector. We're here on the back of the machine. So we got two power cords from the machine. We got the actual power cord, and then we got the ozonator one here. What we first want to do is turn off the back of the machine. We got a cold and a heat switch here. We want to turn off this one and this one here. Turn both of them off, and then after we turn both of them off, we are going to unplug the system from the wall. So here's the surge protector that comes with all machines. We're gonna unplug it. This is what it looks like. We got two cords coming out from the machine, one for the ozonator, one for the actual machine. We're gonna put this down for meanwhile. Okay, so now that I'm here at the machine, we're gonna get to the first step. It's kind of a little hard to get to. And you're gonna need probably a wood dowel or something, or maybe a popsicle stick, because we got to get to the back of this machine. So I'm just turning it. You shouldn't turn your machine because there's probably water in it, but I'm just turning it just to get a better angle here. So on the back of the machine here, we got this piece on the inside here, where there's you're gonna see some wires coming out of these switches, or that's what they're called, switches here. And I got one here in my hand. So this is what it looks like without the wire. You're gonna see there's a little button in here, and our objective here is just to press this button. So sometimes this is hard to do. What I usually do is I get someone with a flashlight to click on the inside of the button here. So it's like you can get two hands on here. Probably two pair of hands would probably be better. But well, you're basically, I have a wood stick. You might maybe a wood dowel or a chopstick might work too. But whatever all you have on hand works. But we're gonna try to get that button in the inside. Let me get a better angle. So we're gonna push this button that's on the top one. So here's what it looks like in my hand. That's what it looks like in my hand. So we got a button in the center of it. So basically what I want you to do is click that button with the stick or whatever you have on hand. You should just press it with the button, and then you can let go, and that should reset the heat. That's if the heat stopped working. So yes, if the heat stopped working, this should reset it. So go over what we did. We unplugged it from the wall. We turned off the switches on the back. We unplugged it from the wall, and then after we unplugged it from the wall, we got a dowel or a popsicle stick or a chopstick or whatever that fits through here, and we click the button that is in the center of this little switch here. You may need a second pair of hands to hold a flashlight for you so you can see what's going on. Just want to make sure we press it. Now for the cold, we already did what I said that might work. Unplugging it and plugging it back in may work. If you find that still doesn't work, what you would need to then do is go here. Let's say that the cold does work, but it's not very cold at all. It's just somewhat cold. What you want to do is get a flathead screwdriver. Go to the back of this unit, and there's a little maroon colored screw here in the back. And what you would want to do is turn it clockwise. You turn it all the way, that's the maximum cold. If it's too cold, we would lower it down a bit. But yes, all the way is maximum cold. So if it's not very cold at all, I would suggest really pushing it all the way through. See if that makes it colder. Obviously, if this doesn't help even after that, it's going to be an issue with the compressor or the maybe even the Freon that's inside the unit. So if that's the issue, we need to further go into a diagnostics to see what possibly could be done. So if that happens, contact me, and then we'll go over that. But basically, this is what I've found out that works sometimes. For the heat, it's easy to fix. The cold is kind of a different issue. So with these two things I taught you for the cold, that might work for you too. Just no guarantee. So this is the end of the video, I think. Oh yeah, let me go over how to put the machine back up. So after you've done all this, and we want to test the machine, right, see make sure it's work, we're going to plug the machine back in with our plug our machine back in. Give me a second. Okay, so I plugged the machine back in. We've got power back. I'll turn on the switches back on here. So my switches are back turned on. Check the machine in front. See, all the lights are on, so that means it's starting to cool and heat again. Or it should start. If it doesn't, obviously contact me again, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is the end of the video. Turn the switches back on. The connected back to the wall. Yeah, so if anything comes up, contact me, and then we should have I'll further assist you. But this is what usually helps. So thank you, and goodbye.